If you have not been following the fiery three-way clash between Dangote Refinery, Nupeng, and Dappman, or you've only caught bits and pieces of it, don't worry. On today's episode of Political Arena, we break it down for you. From the unionization battles to the 1.5 trillion naira subsidy demand, the free fuel logistics plan, and even the ghosts of past fuel scandals. This video tells you everything you need to know about the feud shaking up Nigeria's oil and gas sector. Come with me. Nigeria's petroleum sector is once again in the eye of the storm, this time in a multi-layered impasse involving the Dangote Petroleum Refinery and Nigeria Union of Petroleum and Natural Gas Workers, Nupeng, and the Depot and Petroleum Products Marketers Association of Nigeria, Dappman. At stake is not just the future of Dangote's $20 billion refinery, but also the rights of workers, the survival of independent marketers, and the daily cost of fuel for millions of Nigerians. The 650,000 barrels per day refinery was heralded as a game changer, meant to change Nigeria's decades-long dependence on imported fuel and stabilize pump prices. But since its rollout, it has been besieged by labor disputes, market resistance, and subsidy controversies. Nupeng accused Dangote of preventing refinery staff and tanker drivers from unionizing, while allegedly promoting a rival body, the Direct Trucking Company Drivers Association, DTCDA. Nupeng pointed to Section 40 of the Constitution, which promotes and protects freedom of association. Dangote, however, insisted union members must remain voluntary. Dangote also denied creating or endorsing any alternative union. In early September of 2025, the dispute sparked a nationwide strike that grounded filling stations and threatened fuel scarcity. The DSS intervened, brokering a memorandum of understanding. Workers could unionize freely, no rival unions would be floated, and no worker would face victimization. Yet, tensions resurfaced as Nupeng accused Dangote of removing union stickers and favoring non-union drivers, forcing another round of DSS mediation. While labor battles simmered, a larger confrontation erupted between Dangote and Dappman. Dangote revealed that Dappman demanded an annual subsidy of 1.505 trillion naira to cover the 75 per litre cost of transporting fuel from the refinery to depot using coastal logistics. The refinery rejected this, saying it would neither absorb the cost or transfer it to Nigerians. The drama took another twist following the claims by the Dangote Group that some marketers were exploiting discounted purchases from its refinery under the guise of domestic supply, but diverting the products to neighboring countries where pump prices are nearly double. Dangote described the alleged scheme as a long-running drain on Nigeria's resources and insisted it would not be complicit. It also declared that any party who feels aggrieved by the contents of the publication is entitled to seek redress through the appropriate legal channels without recourse to a 7-day notice. In a strongly worded statement, Dappman rejected the allegations outright, describing them as damaging to both industry players and government regulators. The association said it had given Dangote 7 days to either present verifiable evidence of the alleged diversion or withdraw the claims. Failure to do so, it warned, would trigger legal actions. Dangote, on the other hand, has said, go to court. Dangote also revisited a January 2022 incident when the NNPC reported that a Dappman member imported petrol containing over 15% methanol far above safety limits. The result was widespread engine damage across Nigeria. Shockingly, no transparent investigation was ever conducted to determine the source of the intent behind the adulterated fuel. Dangote used this to question the credibility and legitimacy of its critics. Another bone of contention has been the claim that petrol in Togo is cheaper than in Nigeria. Dangote debunked this, stating that the average pump price in Lome, Togo, is around 680 CFA francs per litre, equivalent to 1,826 naira. This is significantly higher than Nigeria's pump price, proving that comparisons have been misleading. Therefore, Dangote has reaffirmed it was not backing down on its free fuel distribution logistics plan, designed to cut middlemen costs and deliver fuel directly to end users. The company claimed attacks from certain associations were orchestrated attempts to derail this initiative, not genuine patriotic concerns. Meanwhile, the National Industrial Court restrained Nupeng from blocking roads, shutting depot, or disrupting Dangote's operations. Meanwhile, political figures like Senator Ali Ndume have urged labor and marketers to support Dangote, warning that undermining the refinery could derail Nigeria's energy independence. The coalition of civil society organizations has also rallied behind Dangote Petroleum Refinery, denouncing the Nigerian Union of Petroleum and Natural Gas Workers, Nupeng, for what they described as economic terrorism and coercive unionization tactics. In a briefing in Abuja, the group vowed to pursue legal actions against any party infringing of workers' rights and called for a federal probe into Nupeng's alleged backers. While this clash raises critical national debates, is Dangote building a path to cheaper fuel or edging out competitors unfairly? Where should the line be drawn in unionization disputes? And with the government battling to end petrol subsidies, can Nigeria afford fresh subsidy demands from marketers? These are some of the critical questions that people are asking. Do well to join the conversation in the comments. This is Political Arena. Do well to subscribe, like, and share. See you on the next one.